Good morning, Sim Writers. So, there's this post in the group, and although it's got many things right and good pieces, there's some fundamental things wrong here, and I'll point those out. And this is only speaking to sites and your standard English and countries that read from left to right. Look at the camera when I do that, right? So, let's talk about a couple of these things. Absolutely right. You want a breadcrumb. The navigation at the top, sure, you want your header image, and that's great. This freshness factor that they put here, I wouldn't do that. Sure, you can have your last updated if you want. That's fine, but I would not have the author up here personally. I would keep that down below with the author box, that by itself. Generally speaking, you're not trying to distract visitors to your website. You want them to get the information right away. They don't need to be going to read some author bio or clicking and finding all the stories that author wrote about. You don't want that. But when a page gets rendered, let me show you something here. When a page gets rendered, it starts from left to right. The bots see it that way as well. So having this table of contents section here on the left-hand side and having this related blog post, all that's going to do is direct traffic away from the site. That's the primary thing. It's the first thing that humans see. It's a distraction. You don't want that. In a case like this, you would just move it over to the right-hand side. The bot would also catalog this first because it reads the header and then it starts going down one section at a time. So it goes here and then it resets and then goes down to the next and resets and goes to the next because that's the way it's structured in the programming for HTML. And so the bot doesn't really have any other way to do it other than the way it's structured. So if you provide structural components like this, these links can take them away, and same thing with humans too. We read from left to right. You go to a page, ooh, what's that? It's on the left-hand side. There might be an ad or an image, something that distracts away from the content and the whole purpose we were at the page in the first place. I want to address another issue too, while I'm pausing right there about distractions. Every day I generally get 5 people from the group to ask me to look at their website. Congratulations, you guys, on using ZimWriter. You're creating good content, but I speak about some of the issues in my course, and you're not addressing some of those issues that AI creates. You really need to look into those, how the headings are answered in that first sentence. What else? Everything else on the layout is right. You want different types of content, so you have your main image, then you've got a video. I tend to like to put an infographic as well. Now I remember. Walls of text and an abundance amount of ads. Congratulations on getting AdWords and AdSense approved, but you don't need to choose the option or even the automated option where it's trying to put it anywhere it can stuff an ad. So you end up with just so many flashing distractions and everything else that takes them away from the content. Human beings don't like that, and they'll just leave the site. So think about the sites that you like. I mean, do you really want to be bombarded with a bunch of crap that's all over the place? Probably not. Especially when your content, some themes use these huge images. So they have a huge heading image, that very first image, and it takes up half the page. So there's no real header section, no hero section. Like the whole hero section's one image. So although themes can be pretty, you have to think of their usefulness and what human beings are comfortable with and like. My wife looked at one this morning with me, and we both like the theme, but it's not really pleasing to human beings. We're like, oh, wow, that's really cool, but it had too many bells and whistles and too many too many things going on, and that's a distraction for some. So back to this. Everything else is right. So in each heading, subheading should, not like H3s, H4s. I mean, you can, but I generally don't. But each H2 heading, I will have an image or a video or an infographic, something that's specific just for that heading. ZimWriter's auto choices for YouTube videos is actually pretty good. I've been really surprised. And some of the videos that it finds, I wouldn't have found on my own. And I think they're actually pretty good quality videos. So big kudos to Matt over there at Ranking Tactics for doing that. What else? I think that's really all I have to say about this whole layout thing. All the rest of the information is spot on. It's really good. It's just got a couple of fundamental things wrong. If you're an RTL type language somewhere, you can flop it around, but you're generally going to have the same issues with the bots. They're gonna the page still gets rendered, the browser still render it from that left to right. So that is more of a technical programming and understanding how things work issue. And not everyone has that experience, and that's all good. What's the next update? Oh, we got an update. I think everyone got an update. I joined the webinar for Neuron Writer, and that was cool. That was informative, and I like some of the new features. I won't really talk about those right now, but they are saying, and here it is, the 25th. But they are saying before the end of the month it will be live. So that's kind of exciting, and I will take care of that then. Thank you for all the new subscribers. We just broke 250 YouTube subscribers, and that's pretty fantastic. We also have the Facebook group. Make sure you join that up. It is a private one, and they don't have a way to convert that back to a public group. I didn't know that. So I thought about maybe I should remake it and make it a public group, but it is what it is. Got a couple cool clients we're working on right now. We got a locksmith, an electrician. We got to finish up. We have a carpet cleaning business we got to finish. We've got a race car guy. He's got a couple of race cars. What else we're doing? A construction company. I'm trying to think what else I'm aware of. I think that's about it for right now. Oh, I was showing some screenshots to a couple people behind the scenes about the editor that I'm working on. So it's getting close. It's getting there. I still got to tweak some of the calculations because I think it's a little more lenient than it should be. It's giving you these 100% scores far easier than what's realistic. I'm trying to put in a way where it looks at your heading and checks out your first couple of sentences after headings and rates that and gives suggestions. Trying to work that logic out there, and so it's consistent. What else I have going? Got 4 cats cruising around. I think they're only 1 or 2 are awake right now. Wifey made some great coffee. Got a few things to do this morning. And I will be on Facebook after that. A lot of people have asked me about those live sessions that I do. Should I record them? I'm going to look into some options. I'll probably just, upgrade to the Google Meet and Pro, and that way I can just download them and do all that good stuff. Shout out to my daughter, Chloe. How you doing? Back to school. Yay! Anyways, just about the end of summer here in California. You guys have an amazing day, and I will see you online. Like, share, subscribe. I'm supposed to spam all that info, right?